project has sent me to Florence for 3 weeks last summer, as well as studying and researching the libraries here at Leeds University. So it was 6 weeks long in the summer, really undertaking my research, starting from scratch, where I had no prior knowledge of the topic before coming to start my scholarship. So it was a lot of hard work at the start, a lot of reading, but then when I went to Florence, I had all the tools there to go and do my field work there, which involved writing an audio guide and a walking tour for visitors to go and experience the medieval religious experience of Dante's Florence. So that involved taking lots of photographs, visiting archives, libraries in Florence, as well as talking to people. I did a survey with some tourists there, which was fantastic for my Italian, as well as honing skills, working independently and working internationally. I've also been on a residential, which was at the start of the summer, where we were given sort of intensive workshops on networking and more practical skills for advancing yourself as an academic, as a career, sort of exploiting social media and that sort of thing, which is really useful, not something I would have undertaken myself. Prior to having done it, I probably would have thought it was a bit boring, but actually very useful skills and not boring at all, it turns out. I've also been involved in producing and giving 3 public lectures at the university based on the research I had conducted in Florence over the summer, which again was a fantastic and completely unique experience, really. I wouldn't have been able to do that as an undergraduate. Many postgraduates don't get to do that, so that was really, really fantastic. Well, to be honest, I had no understanding in how new arts research was produced prior to engaging with the scholarship and working myself as a researcher within the Dante Studies department. I assumed professors did research, but I didn't really know what that meant. I suppose if you would have asked me how I would imagine research to be conducted prior to having started my scholarship, I would have said that people delve into archives, which of course they do, but I've learned it's a lot more proactive and actually a lot more engaged than that. I've been to research seminars which are international. We've had people Skyping from America and from Italy, and it's just a lot more dynamic than I had imagined. It's not just sitting in a library by yourself, which is fortunate for everyone involved.